Hello everyone, and welcome to Cyberwar. Today we're trying something new. Um, we're working on getting our chat friend, our OpenAI chat, to help us with our coding. And I found that the best way to do this is to start an advent of code. I just found out about this. I had no idea this thing existed. Funny how I found out about it. I'm making these YouTube videos about advent of cyber, and I was searching in YouTube other videos about advent of cyber, and I discovered a whole new category called advent of code. And then I realized I can actually try to solve this by using OpenAI. So how does this work? I take the problem from here and submit it to OpenAI and tell it to solve it. So let me just, all right. So we are here. I had a long conversation with it. First, I tell it to do this. It made something, but the input is from the keyboard. Then I tell it to use a file. Then I realized it's just adding stuff. So it doesn't understand the problem from the beginning. You need to spoon feed it, but in the end, it gets the job done, kind of. Then I told it to make sure to make a separate total for each elf. And finally, after tweaking it a bit, this is the script I got, which is not perfect, but it's a good way to start. So we got this. I already tested it. It got the right result. So let me put it here. Let's try it again. All right. Now, if you run this, it needs an input txt. You just make it here. This is the input. Copy it here, save. Input text. Right. Go back here, run it. And it gives an error because the code doesn't check if it's a new line before adding it as a sum. So let me try. My Python skills are not as good, but let's try this. All right. Now, you see how it didn't understand the question? The question was, how many calories is the elf with the biggest number of calories carrying? And what it does, no, hurry, this is the one that's correct. This is the one we are working on. It gives me a max. It compares and does something, tell me about the stars. But what I want to do is do this. Print max run 70,369. And for the ones of you who actually did the advent of code, you should know that this is the correct answer. I submitted it and it works. Okay, so I got the gold star. All right, so then we have a part 2, but I'm not gonna do it with OpenAI, or maybe let's try to see what happens. But again, it's a lot of tweaking. And as I said, oh, even worse. All right. So that was it for today. You can say that you can automate a bit of this, but you still need to know what you're doing. So you can play with it. Just make, okay, too many requests. I need to stop this now. And yeah, please play with it. Join the advent of code. Sure, why not? All right. Thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe.